Today is February 27th. Today's quote is entitled, "Worried About Others." Prahlada Maharaj was not worried about himself, but he was worried about others. It is like a mother. She's not worried about hurting herself, eating properly, getting enough rest, etc. But she is worried about her children. Prabhupada said a devotee is willing to go to hell to save people, willing to undergo personal inconvenience to give people Krishna. This was actually an example that Srila Prabhupada gave, how a devotee has no fear for themselves, but they're fearful for other people. So he gave that example of a mother. She's always afraid that the child's going to hurt themselves, make a mistake, do something stupid, not eat properly, and so forth. She's not worried that that's going to be a problem for her. She's worried that that's going to be a problem for her child. So Prabhupada said, in the same way, a devotee is not worried about himself. Krishna takes care of him. He's full in his life, in bliss, transcendental satisfaction, because of the depth of his Krishna consciousness. But when he sees the condition of people without Krishna consciousness, he worries about them, he feels for them. He's afraid how much they'll suffer. And he wants to give himself. So when Prabhupada was talking about this, he was talking about the austerity a devotee will undergo to save people. And he said something very heavy, which I think is very important for us, because this is the mood that Prabhupada had and the mood that we're meant to cultivate. And Prabhupada said, a devotee will go to hell. He will take a chance in saving other people, and he's willing to go to hell to save them. That's what it means to be a devotee. In other words, self-sacrifice to such an extreme that he's willing to give up everything, even his own comfort. He's willing to give up everything, even if he has to suffer, to help other people. So that's the mood of the Hare Krishna movement, and that's the mood Prabhupada instilled in the hearts of his disciples. And with that mood, they went all over the world to spread Krishna consciousness. And Prabhupada said, it may be austere, it may be difficult, but a devotee doesn't really think it's austere and difficult because he's not focused on how he feels. He's focused on what's best for other people. So that's important. What is best for other people? That's what he's thinking. When we think about ourselves, what's best for us, we can't make that kind of sacrifice. So you might say, but I'm not there yet. That is a very high position. And you're right, it is a very high position. But I'm only talking about it because this is the position we're meant to come to. So we may not be able to come to it tomorrow, but we're supposed to try to get a little closer to it. And we're supposed to try to make sacrifice for others. We're supposed to try to do some austerity to help others. So that's why I put this here, this quote here. Not that I expect that everyone listening is immediately going to perform severe austerity for the sake of the conditioned souls and be on the street 15 hours a day and sacrifice sleep and eating and so forth. But that's the goal. Of course, it'll come naturally as we advance. But it's always important to understand what the goal is. It's always important to understand the mood. So maybe I can't sacrifice as much as I would like to or as much as I should, but I can certainly sacrifice more. I can certainly undergo some austerity for the sake of helping others. And Prabhupada will shower his blessings upon you if you do that. That's what he wants of us. He wants a class of men who are not selfish. He wants a class of men who will go out and give themselves for the benefit of others. And that's what we're supposed to do. So meditate on that. Put that idea in your heart that this is the goal, self-sacrifice to the extreme to help other people. That's the goal. That's what we're headed towards.